Moving on, a tragic fighter jet crash has been reported from the Karbi Anglong district where a Sukhoi Su-30MKI went down during a training mission. Two pilots of the Indian Air Force were killed in this crash late last night after the jet was reported missing, prompting a search and recovery operation in the area. The aircraft was in a routine training mission and had taken off from the Jorhat Air Force Station before losing contact in the evening. The jet is believed to have crashed in a remote hilly region about 60 kilometers away, where locals reported hearing a loud explosion, seeing a massive ball of fire rising from the hillside. The Indian Air Force has confirmed the loss of Squadron leader Anuj and Flight Lieutenant Purvesh Durakar, who sustained fatal injuries in the crash. The force said it stands firmly with the bereaved families and honored the officers' service and sacrifice to the nation. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh also expressed deep sorrow over the tragedy, saying that the nation will remember the courage and service of the two officers with pride while extending heartfelt condolences to their families.
सामने 6:40-45 ऐसा है, 6:30 ऐसा ही होगा, लेकिन जो इसी तरह तो दिखा नहीं है। लेकिन इस समय में वो एक जेट फाइटर उड़ रहा है, तो ऐसे इधर उड़ रहा है। हम लोग को शाम में तो देखा है, तो एक लक्ष्य में एक फाइटर आया है, वो थोड़ा नीचे आ रहा है, तो नीचे आकर क्यों इतना नीचे आया है यहाँ से, तो देखा है कि इधर आके हम लोग तो इधर से 5 किलोमीटर ऐसा होगा, तो हम लोग देखा है कि इधर पूरा आवाज़ हो रहा है और ब्लास्ट हो गया है। हाँ, नहीं देखा है, हम लोग देखा है, खुद देखा है, तो इधर आग उगला रहा है।
I'm going to go straight across to Shivani Sharma for more details on that. Shivani, I understand clearly in this case, as is always, there would be a detailed investigation, but prima facie, what really went wrong here?
Sneha, it's very difficult to say that what was the reason, because the investigation will take all the aspects into consideration before reaching a conclusion that what was the reason for this crash. But this is certainly very unfortunate that we've lost two pilots. This was a Su-30MKI that was on a training mission. And when we say that it was a training mission, it's well understood that one pilot was a trainee and one was training him. So both these pilots have lost their lives. Their families have already been informed, and the Indian Air Force has put out that officially. But the initial reports started coming in late evening yesterday when this aircraft had lost its communication with the airbase in Jorhat from where it had taken off. And around 60 kilometers away from Jorhat in the Karbi Anglong area, which is a very dense forest area, which is close to the border of Assam and Nagaland, there it got crashed. And after ascertaining the situation on ground, it was declared that the crash has happened and the pilots could not eject safely. They lost their lives. And this happens to be the third Su-30MKI crash in last 3 years. Sneha, in 2024, there was a similar incident that happened in Nasik where a crash had happened. Earlier in 2023, in Madhya Pradesh, a Su-30 had lost control. It crashed. And now this incident. So certainly this is unfortunate, losing two pilots and this aircraft that also happens to be one of the major component of Indian Air Force's workforce. Around 270 of these aircraft operate under the Indian Air Force, and this one has crashed here in Karbi Anglong area in Assam.
Shivani Sharma, I'm going to thank you for the moment getting in those details at this point in time.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.